Hey, what is happening? Oh, you righteous Revheads. Hurst Quayzar here. We're starting a new series this week. And as you can tell, we are playing Revhead. This is like, I don't know, my summer car mixed with my garage mixed with Australia. How's that? So this is kind of interesting. Go ahead and jump right into it. We're going to play a male medium. I'm going to stay with medium, I guess. Of course, my name is Hurst. My caps lock would stop. There we go. All right. So yeah, we are going to be a beginner, and we're going to create it. So let's see what we got going on here. How you going? Haven't seen you for yonks. How's your old man? Tell him Charlie says good day. I just moved to Nordu, a real little slice of heaven for me. Every weekend there are races on the go, and with your love of cars, you should get over here. It's going to be a flat out summer, so come give us a hand. See you when I'm looking at you. Charlie. Okay. So a little bit of background on this. I was... the developer actually reached out to me and said, hey, look, we've got this game. It kind of fits what everything you're doing on your channel. Why don't you give it a go? And if you do like it, let us know. So I was like, yeah, okay. I initially thought it was a scam. So I looked up the game, looked up the company, and went, oh, okay. So everything was cool. So they sent me the game and all the DLCs, and here we go.
Welcome to Australia, mate. I'm glad you made it. Let me show you around. There's so much for you to see. Just follow road signs to find new locations, races, and shops. This place is full of redheads. I know you're a good driver, but to earn their respect, you'll also have to be a good mechanic. You can find the local races at the petrol stations or parking yards. Each place has its own name. Just check the signs to get familiar with an area. If you see a broken car, tow it to my garage. We're almost at North, a little town and a great place for revheads like me. You can find petrol stations, shops, garages, races, and a motel here. Everything a revhead needs. I built a small racetrack right behind my garage. You can test your cars or go racing there. Others know it as the backyard. See my garage? That's where we build our cars. There is so much we can do. I already signed you up for a race. I rented you a room, get some sleep, and get ready for tomorrow.
All right, so this is my home for now. Come here to chill out, or if you need to sleep, that's where we go. So take a rest and visit me tomorrow morning in my garage. All right, take a nap by pressing the sleep button. You'll sleep for 8 hours after waking up. Come find me in the garage. Okay. All right, 8 o'clock in the morning. Let's first things first here. Let me take care of the music so that I don't get in trouble. Okay, leave the motel now and follow the path to visit Uncle Charlie in his garage. Okie dokie. Okay. How am I turning here? There we go. Okay, left shift. There we go. Kind of hard to do the controls a little bit. It's what I have to do is I have to remember. I've played around with this a little bit. Controls are a little funky on this, but that's okay. I'm gonna have to get the get my control a little bit fixed up a little bit more on here. But every time you delete a game, it takes out all your settings. So you have to reset it all the time. Okay. All right, there you are. You can bring your car in here or ask me for a job. You're running low on money. Okay, sounds cool. I've signed you up for a race, but first we need to do some work. Check the project button for details. So the project button's up here. Prepare this car. Okay, so let's see, replace the oil filter with a new one, wash the car, top up the coolant, perform an oil change, finish the race. Okay, so what you have to do is do the maintenance and throw this up on the lift. Oil filter on this bad boy is right here in the middle. So it is broken, so we remove that. Go looking in the newspaper down here for some parts. You can buy cars and parts. Now this is a oil filter. It's going to tell me this is for a Pananina. So for 60 bucks. Yep, we'll take it. All right. And where you see the wrenches are, we can add this right back into it. New oil filter. Install. All right. Now let's go ahead and lower her back down. We've got a couple of things. We need to top it off with oil. So we're going to top it off with that. Top it off with coolant. Okay. Then we're going to wash it for $5. All right. Nice work. The car's ready for the race. Try to complete the race in one piece. I will rule them all. All right. So I think this is the Goulet race. I believe this is what this is. So going through this, I've got to get through the race, and after the race, woohoo! This car is quick. Okay, 5 gears. Hey, you kind of drift a little bit on this car too. What is that? That is like a Bronco, a Blazer? That's actually looking pretty cool. Okay, you're going to drift in behind him. Oh, he's kind of aggressive. I got around him. Kind of beat up the car a little bit, but that's okay. Oh, got 6. I got another gear in there. Didn't realize I had another gear. That's cool. Okay, 6 gears on this thing. Alright, so this is actually a pretty cool car to be racing here on the track. I'm going to have to remember this kind of car. Loving all the gauges. Redlining that bad boy. Okay, first position. This is lap 2 of 3. Third lap. I am so far ahead from arrows are really showing me where I should be racing at, but can't seem to keep the car down that low. Ooh. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Finished the race. All right, we've come to an end of that. That was kind of crazy. All right, I hope you enjoyed this beauty. Remember, always adjust your car for the next race. This car is for a customer, but I have something for you in my parking lot. Go have a look. All right, pay me $5,000 for that. That's nice. In the park. Oh man, what's this? This is a Walea, 1977 Walea. 244 horsepower. Point value is about $5,000. All right. Okay. So this takes me back into the garage. So this is my baby right here. This is what we get to start off with right here. Not a whole lot to look at, to be quite honest with you, right? So this is what we have. This is looks like it's a V6 in it. Click on it, it'll tell you all the parts and what kind of shape they're in. Now you can repair, like the engine block, I can repair it for 167. Anything that's like good, like the water pump, I can fix it. Okay. And then just make sure everything is good to go. This is what I'm going to do. Is I'm just going to make sure everything's good. Starter's good. Okay. So that's all good. Battery. Okay, seems to be okay. Steering. Gauges. Everything's new there. Tires and stuff. Okay. Not really keen on the tires and stuff, but that's okay. That will come in time. We've got, what do we have? Like 14 grand up there, right? So let's see. How is the suspension on this? Not too bad. So I'm just going to fix what I can here real quick. Very cheaply done. And this is my initial car. So this is what I need to look at. Let's go ahead and bring her down. Looks like she's in rough shape. We'll go ahead and give her a bath. Go ahead and give her a paint job. I don't like that color. No, that looks more like that. Okay, so we're gonna paint it for $300. The rims can be painted too. So if you go in here to the rims, and I'm gonna chrome them up a little bit. There we go. Another $350. We're going to paint that. Yeah, we'll do it. So it just gives it a nice little look, right? Not too bad. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to take it back out to the dirt track behind us. First of all, I think I need some gas. So right here's a petrol station, as they would call it. Pull in there. Oh, my brakes aren't working. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, hang on. Let me get... where are my brakes? Brakes. Okay. So that ought to work now. And I just about tore out the transmission. There we go. All right, we're going to go ahead and fill her up. All right. Now we're going to take this bad boy out behind. Okay, a little V6 in this thing, right? So right now they've got a contest run, a budget run for $5,000 is your maximum you can have. But we are a little bit over that. We're going to try and beat the bronze time. Bronze time is 33 seconds. Now I might be able to get the silver time. We'll see how this turns out. This is a dirt track, and we're running street tires on this thing, so it's probably not the best thing. Keeping her in third. Spinning a lot. So we would probably need some dirt. For a track like this, we'd probably need some dirt tires. This car is probably good. It's a very light car. It'd probably be a good car for a drag strip. Now we have several different racetracks. All right, we have a couple of dirt tracks like this one. Where there was another dirt track. We have the Goulet, which we just raced on. So that's like an asphalt track. We have a drag strip, and we have like the Salt Lake flats, the salt flats, for nothing but flat out speed, right? So we have to build cars for different tracks and try to beat different records. So that is basically what we are going to have to do. But I'm going to have to show you something. We just want to run this out here on the track and see how I can do. Yeah, I beat the silver. All right, cool. So 27:32, not too bad. All right, we're going to go back to the garage. She didn't get that dirty, did she? So, backyard reverse is locked, unlocked. Cool. Okay, so the one thing about this is if you remember Street Rod 2, or Street Rod 2, it was a computer-based game, and you had to go into the newspaper and buy a car and buy parts for the car and all that. This is very reminiscent of that, and I love it. I love it. It's very nostalgic for me. If you guys have ever played any of those games, I think you can really appreciate what this is. Also, on top of this, is that if you look at this, look how many different types of parts you have. Now, you have to really kind of play around with this to try to figure out the best way to put together an engine for the racetrack. So this is going to be my nightmare, so to speak. We have to try to figure this out. So like for my Walea that I have, right? If I were to look through here, there's a used turbo. Nothing in here for a Walea. Looking. Not seeing anything. Suspension. We have a sport suspension for the Walea for the front. Okay. So this is a sport suspension. Toe in degree, right? I mean, this would be, not sure if the sport suspension would be the best for a flat track or for a dirt track. Then they have things like a short suspension. Now this isn't for the Walea, but a short suspension actually will lower the car. So I think lowering the car would probably work for the asphalt tracks, but I'm not entirely sure. Did pretty good with the suspension we have on it now. A new rear suspension for the Walea. It's not anything. Sport suspension. So you go through pages and pages. Rear sport for the new. So nothing else, right? So I'm not going to really spend too much money trying to street brakes for the Walea. So this is, and then you have to match up your rims with your tires. So if you got a 405/15 rim, you have to find a 405/15 tire, right? So that's very, very tricky. If you can't find that kind of stuff, let's go for a drive. I'll show you. Down here, I want to tear this car up. Down here, there's the motel that you will be sleeping at. But to the left here, you can get tires. Then to the right down here, you can get parts. Now, these parts are basically stock parts. Basically, that's what this is. So you can come in here and you can get some stock parts for your cars. So it covers the Boothang Bang, I guess it's the Magura, the Jinju, the Kamara, and this bad boy right here, Kinji. Doesn't really doesn't. Now I thought it did cover. I thought it had some other pieces on here too. I thought it would cover my Walea too. I don't see that in here though. So, but you can just go through here. Look at this. Look at all this stuff that's in here. Just got all kinds of stuff, right? So nothing in here pretty much for the Walea. So not a whole lot we can do. However, if we look at the map that we have available to us, out here, we are here, right? This is where we're at. Matter of fact, we're right here. Across the way is a place called Keith's. Keith's is another another shop, and we'll just head right over there real quick. How about that? I think I can get there pretty quick from this direction here. We'll go across the way. Is it that way? No. Through the dirt here. Now you can travel across the dirt road and everything and to get to other places, but I kind of like following the road around. I think it's this way. Nope, that's the airport. Oh, my poor car. Okay, here's Imola. It's a great dirt track. Pull in and have a go. I would. Okay, so this is just nothing more than a 4-speed. So we have a gas station down here. And you see these guys that are off the side of the road, they'll race you. They'll want to race you, and if you're not careful, they will spank you in the race. So we have to be very careful with that. And I am lost. I should have went the other way. Yeah, I should have went the other way. We went the long way around here. Whoa. And you can wreck the cars. The cars will get damaged, and then you have to repair them. So this is the way I want. This is the way I needed to come. Is out this way. I'm going to travel around the road a little bit, get a little feel for the car. She doesn't go really slow, but if you're looking at the speedometer, we're going pretty fast. Doesn't look like it, but we are. Now we've got, like I said, this is our very first car, but we may not be using this much because you do have cars that are broke down that you have to tow, so we need a tow truck for that. They don't provide you a tow truck. My Uncle Charlie doesn't provide us for the tow truck, so we will have to buy one. And that's some stuff. Get out here to Keith's. There we go. See right here, this old boy's broke down, but nothing we can do. Okay, so we'll come in here, and then this is, I would like to hot up my car. So this is a place where you would come get performance parts, pretty much. This is your performance parts area right here. This is where you get the Walea parts as well. So you can get the Walea parts, or you can get the Wanja parts, or the Narnu. The Narnu looks pretty cool. I think a Narnu would be really good for an off-road track type of car. So I may build one of those. And this is the Banana that we drove in the very beginning. Now, Euro, these are the racing engines, intercoolers. you name it, ignition. These are all the top end. Look at the price tags on some of this stuff. Racing sparks. These are spark plugs. And you notice it has a weight on here. So if you're looking to keep your car, keep it light, you have to keep the weight down as well. So there's all these different things that you can do with the car. This isn't Need for Speed. This is something you just don't slap stuff together and it goes, right? You have to know what you're doing on this. And this is really, for me, going to be a very big test and review, and trial and error type thing. That's basically what it's going to be for this. Now you do see when I said they have units of weight, right? It adds up the weight. Guess what? If you're trying to come in here and buy an engine block, you can't because you have a car. So what do we need? We need a remember to stay on the side of the road. So what you need is a flatbed. So right off the bat, before we do anything, we need to look at possibly getting ourselves a truck. That we can do both flatbed and towing with, or get two different trucks for two different options. I don't know. So that's going to have to be our first thing, because we cannot tow parts back with the car. At least can't tow big parts back with the car. So we will need a truck. And actually, a tow truck is probably, we can tow some parts with a tow truck, not a whole lot. But if we got a tow truck and just kind of like swap beds around on it, we can get a couple of different beds maybe, and then use one truck for a couple of different things. So that's what we're going to look at right now, so that we can get started. Like I said, there's a lot to learn in this game, and a lot of different wheels and such. So yeah, so let's go to the newspaper here, or the magazine, Australian magazine, and see what we have here. Now the UTEs, like this is a Walea UTE. This is actually probably, because it's so light, might be a pretty good idea for this to be an off-road vehicle. If I can get like four-wheel drive. So here's a Narnu, special edition, 6200. It's wrecked. Nothing that we can do right now with it. Something we'll have to look at later, hopefully buy later. These are the ones we're going to have to look at right now. So we've got a Jingu. It's a 57 Jingu for 15.7. We don't have the money for that, but it looks like it's brand new. We're not going to be able to afford brand new. So we have a convertible Narnu. That would be so cool. So we've got different options here of cars that we could buy, different cars that we can. There's a Booth and Bang. There's a convertible Booth and Bang, I think. Actually, really cool too. Then you have the UTE, Waleo UTE Lux. Look at this big wheel for sale. Used 4x4 Waleo big wheel. So look at this. This could be something that we could possibly use on a dirt track and do some winning on. I'm not sure. Right now, we are just looking at. Can the Narnu UTE? I don't know. Can we do that as a tow truck? I don't know. Narnu. Let's take a quick look in the body section. Use tow for Narnu. Okay. Use T-bed. I think you can do a flatbed with that too. Okay, so I like the Narnu. I can't get one. I need a UTE, and I don't have that money. Just don't have the money. So, look at that new convertible Agura. Nice looking car. There's some nice looking little cars in here. Okay. Look at this. I use V8 Leia. Oh my. Jews. Maybe I could swap that around. I don't know. Mine's running pretty good right now. So, we've got the Jingju here. I guess I'm going to go ahead and get this. 89 horsepower. It means it is in sad shape. It is really in sad shape. But yeah, we'll go ahead and take it. We are like on the lower end of it. So now what we'll have to do is look for good new magazines. See if we can find here. Body. T-bed for the Jingju. Okay. Might be what we need. Let's go to parking. Bring her into the... Ooh, she's in rough shape. Yes, indeed. All right, let's go ahead and put her... how's the oil? Top that off. Coolant. Top that off. Go ahead and give it a bath. Oh, not too bad. Go ahead and give her a paint job. 5. Yeah, we'll do it up. I like that paint job. I like that color. It looks pretty nice. All right, put her up. We're going to take this bed off. Definitely. What is this? Just says normal bed. So we're going to remove that. All right, let's go to the newspaper. Use bed for the tea bed. Okay, yeah, I'll take it. So, yeah. So I'm going to put the tea bed on it. I don't have a toe, but we've got the tea bed. Okay, I need the toe assembly on it. I shouldn't have painted the car, huh? Wheels look absolutely horrid on here. Let's see what gauges. Something's wrong here. Fix that. Small instrument 2. Fuel gauges. Fix that. Okay, so we've got a few things we need to do here. Engine is in. Let's see what the engine used. Go ahead and put some money into that. Carburetor, air filter. Can't repair everything. Thermostat. Manifold. See, there's only certain things we can, like the spark plugs. We're not going to be able to do that. Water plug, water pump. That new starter. X. Oil filter I have to replace. Carburetor have to be replaced. So yeah, we've got 95 horsepower. Not a whole lot out of it. Jeez, not a whole lot out of it at all. Let's see, what else can we get? Chinga, new exhaust manifold, turbo V8. Okay, do we have a V8 in this? Is this a V8? Yeah, right. Yeah. So I could turbo it, but it's only one side. Exhaust manifold, turbo V8. Used rear twin mid pipe. Okay. Used vertical twin mid pipe. I think, yeah. Engine performance 4%. Yeah, we'll take that. So this is, we're going to remove that, and we're going to put the vertical twin mid pipe. Yeah, I need like the stacks is what I need. I need the stacks. So I don't have those yet. That's all right. That's okay. Let's go ahead and put you down. There we go. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look too bad at all. Okay, let's go ahead and can I drive you? It's dark out, so I need some gas. So yeah, this thing isn't nearly as responsive as a turboed Ford. So we're going to have to fill that up. All right, we're going to go ahead and go back to the house, or back to my hotel. She's very loud because I have no mufflers on it at all. So creep into the motel. All right. We're going to get ourselves some sleep. All right, guys. I think that's going to be it for right now. We'll just get the newspapers and we'll take a look at trying to get our tow truck up and running. That looks a little bit better than what it is right now. And then we'll go out and do some tow jobs and then try to figure out what our next steps are going to be. We've definitely going to have to figure out what car to build for a dirt track, drag track, and Salt Lake Flats. It's going to be fun. So I will talk to you all later. This is Quayzar saying good night, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you stick around for the series. Help me out a little bit, would you? Talk to you later. I'm out.